What's going on, guys? It's been a minute. It's been maybe about a year and a half. So it's been many minutes. But I'm here. I don't know what I'm doing because it's not like I can do this forever. It's just a fun little, it's just a little nugget of me to tide you over until I can really come back. Life's just kind of not working in that way where I can have extra time to do things. It's kind of more like, it's like a cloudy day, but then the clouds just break for a second, just long enough that you can see that sunshine through the clouds. And I hope that's what I'm providing for you today. But we're going to attempt a nightmare run through Resident Evil 3, the remake. I wanted to maybe play some other games, but I thought, no, Resident Evil, let's just be honest, that's kind of what my thing is at this point, so I'm going to play through it. I do really want to kind of get all the achievements for this game eventually, so whatever. This is just something I haven't done yet. So I haven't played Nightmare, but I have earned my infinite rocket launcher, which I'm going to be playing with. So don't expect this to be an authentic Nightmare run, you know? But for all you people, all you haters out there that would say I'm making it too easy on myself, I'd like to see you with a rocket launcher and tell me that that shit's not dangerous.
This pandemic is really dangerous to have a rocket any launcher. Disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city.
There's a lot of opportunity to hurt yourself. Less so with a pistol. And no, I haven't paid ChromaCam to use this app. It's a free version. I get that little text box kind of floating over my head like a ghost. But once I get back to things, I'll reassess the app situation. And if I need to pay for it, I'll pay for it. But as for right now, I'm not paying nothing. And that's free advertisement for them.
It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
What's up, Scoops? There he is, the big man. The Triple H of the Resident Evil franchise. Sounding good? Okay, good. I'm actually listening to the audio through my speakers, so I'm worried about echoes and stuff, but if it's good, it's good. Scoops, have you witnessed this game at all? Nothing at all. That's beautiful. This game's a masterpiece. As always, the haters come out. They start hating. They say it's too short. So, like any good story, it starts with waking up in bed, which is where every story starts, technically. And this is cool though. I really like this part because you kind of get a sense of her character. They do a really good job. I have played this probably about 8 times now, so I'm just going to roll through it relatively quickly. Just got some PTSD. In case you forgot, Scoops, Jill was the main character, or one of the, I guess, one of the 2 main characters, her and Chris, in the first game. So it kind of makes sense. AMD, you snuck back in. I am still alive. And I'm glad to see you're still alive too.
Gets worse every night.
Alright.
3 more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye.
Alright.
Who could that be?
Ring-a-ding-ding. Told myself to be funnier, and that was the best I came up with.
Hello?
Ring-a-ding-ding,
Are you
number 1
okay?
joke.
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
Damn. Do you think he dressed himself in those garbage bags, or someone put that on him and thought, this looks good? Cool. We're gonna try and get you laughing on the outside, Scoops, to match the inside. That's a callback to Resident Evil 4, I believe, throwing the cabinet in front of the door. It's a nod. If you watch this guy long enough, he
No way.
dies. So we're going to be doing that. No! Oops. AMD is the classic hater. Though I don't hate the changes, but I do agree that it's disappointing to not include some of the sections from the original. You finished RE7, huh? I love this part. Oh, you're so sure you're gonna get to that ladder. I love that part. I love that they give you that prompt too, because otherwise you'd be fishy. You're like, no, I'm gonna hit that ladder. The game tells me so. This part makes no sense because he had her. He was right there, and then he's like, no, I'm just gonna pick up this giant thing and then struggle my way through this hallway, which otherwise would be obstacle free. He's like, on the one hand, he's great. He's like a killing machine, but to kill her specifically, he's one of the worst things. Like, he just doesn't know what to do once you're there. Once he has you, he's like, he kind of just, he's like, I don't know. He just kind of swings wildly.
Brad!
You okay?
What was that thing?
Damn the
Brad Vickers.
But right now it's got a hard on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
It's Montreal. What are you talking about? No, it's not.
I don't know.
Raccoon City, bro.
One thing always leads to another. It's like Arclay on steroids.
Montreal. Oh, because
Hey, wait! Down here!
the catwalks and stuff, or the, I don't know. Actually, I don't. Forget I said that. That might not make any sense.
People be infected. Brad!
Every city has catwalks. What am I talking about?
In here!
There's Brad nearly killing himself again.
So many.
So I have to make sure I don't forget this is Nightmare and that I can't just goof around. Once I pick up the rocket launcher, guys, it's gonna look, this is gonna be silly.
Door behind you, go!
Don't think about it.
Brad.
We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
Happy holidays. Chroma Cam doing work there.
I'm sorry, Brad. Sorry.
RE2 remake, you see Montreal. Very interesting. I will be eventually playing RE2 remake as well. Damn, did you guys see that? Whoop. Ooh, this little peeping Tom coming out of this here. Whoa! Whoa! I've never seen that guy before. Oh man, son of a. That was a surprise. That's only a Nightmare. That guy.
Sir, are you all right?
This guy.
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
This guy sucks.
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage.
Not very
is full.
athletic. This guy.
The
Look at his
only place.
jaw just flapping up and down. Hey, hey! She could have definitely forced her way in there if she wanted. I didn't really need to pick that up. It's gonna be Rocket City once it starts. Guess I can take these guys away with my pistol though. One of the what do you call it, challenges that I still have to do is actually kill 200 guys with a pistol. So guess I'll take out a few here. My instinct is to cut through all the cutscenes, so. Oh! See that dodge, boy? In the Resident Evil universe, you basically don't want to be a helicopter pilot.
Sorry.
I like that zombie just kind of like was driving and then he got bit and then he just went to his car and sat down and then that was it. His story is not that interesting.
It's my turn, bitch.
See, he's wrapped in garbage bags with some yellow tape on it. I think it was about 1 year. But it probably felt like about 2 or 3. Look at this guy, man. His garbage bag's burned off. Catches the rocket. Gonna be me. Can't wait. So I've actually never used the rocket. This is gonna be my first time using it.
Easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on. Let's get you someplace safe.
How's the stream so far? Chroma Cam, what's up?
I think we're in the clear.
Thanks for the free software.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here where?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter.
Solid. Solid as a rock.
I'm fine.
Personal space. Okay, I get it.
It's definitely virus related. You're not wrong.
Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit that closed this? Sorry, we're gonna have to
But
go
because of the virus, it also means that
What do you know about that monster?
don't be expecting that I'll be back on a frequent basis.
It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets
Probably honestly not until next year.
No thanks.
This might be the
This is all yours.
first and last time you see me in 2020.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands.
But it's fun. I'm having
The
fun.
umbrella
Hope you're having
Biohazard
fun.
Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you
Wesker's back too.
fucking
Oh my
kidding me?
god.
You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you
How's it
talking
going,
about?
dude?
You don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on, it's this way.
Wesker, when are you actually coming back to the series? I miss you, dude. Resident Evil 8, huh? I bet. The Return of Wesker.
Captain, this fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her
RPD.
name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Victor.
What do you think this voice actor's instructions were? Like, what do you think they told him about this character?
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some.
Is this always my skin color?
But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
I think the... Jesus. Real pasty.
I'm in. But I am on
Extra
yours.
pink.
Not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Okay, first things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
AMD, am I meant to know who that is? Hold on.
Shit, Captain. They really took a chunk out of you.
Nothing that I will miss.
Oh, yeah, the actor, yes. I did hear about that. Very sad. Alright, okay, we don't need to read that document. That's a boring document. That's utilitarian nonsense. We don't need to read through that. I kind of, before I recognized the name, I thought maybe that's what you were talking about. Tabloid front page. In the gray of the morning of September 25th, a frantic caller telephoned the RPD to report an assault. A man described as disheveled like a vagrant was attacking a passerby north of Lamb's Museum of Art, which never shows up. The responding officers discovered the mutilated corpse of a woman by some dumpsters nearby. Dozens of bite marks covered her body. She had been dismembered, suggesting she had been eaten. A third known incident of its kind to occur in Raccoon City this month. So who done it? Why didn't they think what done it? Why would you assume a person? Well, I guess the bite marks would be human. Anyway. Who's been munching on man's steak? Woman's steak in this case. So here at News Comet, having a gnawing feeling it's so-called cannibal disease, patients Spencer Memorial has been providing free treatment since August, might be settling for just a cafeteria food. This is a very dark tabloid. Our reporters have infiltrated Spencer Memorial, asked the tough questions, and come back with horror stories that will make your stomach roil. Turn the page for the scoop. Scoop! You listening? Scoops everywhere.
Jill, it's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it.
So my fastest time in this game was, I think it was an hour and 15. So you can really fly through.
I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
And I will not be going through like in a detailed manner. We're just gonna be getting this, getting rid of this. I'm gonna also keep the defense. And yeah, that. Why not? Is there any reason? Yeah, you know what? Let's keep that too, because balance things out a little bit. So can I hurt myself with this rocket? Can anybody chime in? Oh man, I'm so excited. This guy doesn't know what's coming.
We're survivors. We've got to get that
You
train
guessing
moving.
yes? Well, didn't ask for a guess. Okay. Guessing no. Alright. Well, there's two people here now. Wait, a threefer! Good God. This is so funny. Oh my God. Boom! This is insane. This wrecks the game.
Carlos.
Oh, that's very sweet, AMD.
Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower?
Yeah. This is going to be really funny. I hope to get pretty far, but I'm not going to promise a full playthrough, but particularly because I'm going to not be cutting through the cutscenes, so it'll take a while, but we'll get pretty far. Look at these idiots. Whoa, where's everybody down here? Oh my god. I'm having too much fun. Just gonna cut through this donut. Whoa, what? These are different. Oh my god. Alright, okay, so we have to go through this way. Damn, hardcore. Changing things up. I don't like it actually, because now I'm nervous. I don't like the unexpected, you know? Jesus. Where's this buffoon? Did I hear something? Because I'm scared. Oh shit! Jesus. That was a genuine moment there, guys. It freaked me the hell out. And we already got tentacle guys. This guy doing the power slide down the stairs. Oh my god, you're alive. I know you're alive. Some goons over here too. Everybody dies today. I don't even give a shit. Indiscriminate. Fancy box. I don't need this. Alright. What else is going to be changed? I don't like this. We got guys in here now. There's not usually guys in there. This is so funny though. This guy gonna walk out? Everything's different. Oh! God damn! Jesus. It's on this note. Violence getting worse and worse these past few days. Got a shotgun for when it hits a breaking point. Locking up in the gun rack. That should keep it safe from any would-be looters while I go out and try and find some more shells. If things go south, cut the chain and bust that sucker. Bust out that sucker. I pray we all make it out of this alive. Well, your prayers went nowhere because it's gone to hell.
This must be the subway company's offices.
So now I feel like I have to check every room again because things might be different. At any rate. Okay, so can I even get into the donut shop at all now? From the other side? Okay, here we go. Taking no chances with these goons. Anyone else? Okay, so I definitely don't need this thing. Huh? Alright, well, let me... Store it up. Gonna keep that. I'm gonna do a little bit of a savey save. So now that I got that hose, I'm gonna wait. Oh, that was the wrong side. Gonna head over. These guys are all dead, right? It defies logic. I'm just scared all the time.
Gotta put this out.
Also, you weren't here at the beginning, Wesker. I kind of talked about it. I'd be more nervous to have a rocket launcher in my hand than a pistol.
There.
If you give 100 people rocket launchers and put them in a room together, and then 100 people with pistols and put them in a room together, I think within a couple hours there's more people dead in the rocket launcher room than the other, including the people with the rocket like everybody's got one, so you know, there's more carnage in one than the other. I think people with pistols kind of it's easy not to hurt yourself with a pistol. You'd be pretty unskilled if you hit yourself with a pistol.
Is someone in here?
But a room with a bunch of people, everyone's got a rocket launcher, throwing some tequila.
Your UBCS?
Yeah, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not infected. No, wait, please!
This guy, man.
What the fuck?
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars, this soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
He would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation. Go back to the subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
Honestly, how can you be afraid? Like, I think the fear comes from the something jumping out at you, not the actual threat. Like if you watch a horror movie, it's not like you think something's gonna jump out at you. It's just that it startles you when something jumps out at you. So I think we have to go with that principle. What's going on with this dude? Combine it up. I think, do we get the expansion to my inventory here, I think? Maybe not. I forget. Maybe it's down. I feel like it's around here, though. I think it's normally on here. God damn. Let me think. Do I need this for in here? I wouldn't mind, honestly, since I'm carrying the rocket launcher, I wouldn't mind trying to go for that only using one healing item bonus. So maybe I'm going to store that and I'm going to save here.
Smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
What do you think it smells like in here? Like, what do you think is it like foot smell, or is it, what is it? Is it like, shit. Ass. Oh, man. I knew I should have left that. God damn it. Okay, hold on. Let's just discard that. We don't need it. But now we have a problem. Hold on. I don't want to spoil what's about to happen in a second, but I need to have a green herb on me. So let me just get rid of that. Honestly, I don't even know why I keep the assault rifle. That doesn't make any sense. No, nothing I'm doing right now makes any sense. Rusty old lockpick. So this part right here this is disgusting, right? Oh my god. That thing's just a little creep, huh? Like, just kind of gives you parasites and then leaves. And he's the only one who really acts like that. You gotta barf it out.
Gross.
Gross indeed. I'm really worried about this part, for real. I'm just gonna be alien style, just shoot in every direction. I think there are... I don't think it's an infinite amount in here. I think it's limited, but they just come from every direction. I don't want to get hit in the back. So we're just going to carpet bomb basically the entirety of this place.
Here we go.
Taking no chances. Boy, oh boy. I don't know how people do that. Oh! See? What the fuck? Where'd you come from? They're all camouflage and stuff. Blend into this dirty background. Okay, we got 2 of 4. Not bad. What's my, okay, I'm still fine. I'm kind of surprised, man. I thought anything is in this difficulty is gonna basically take you out. Oh! Shit. Not today! God damn. They're so fast. Holy shit. I fried myself. Okay, I don't need to go there, but what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like if I was pro, I would know exactly where they come from, right? Where they spawn. Cover me, rockets. Cover me. It's crazy that even with the rocket launcher, and I'm gonna sound like a noob here, but it doesn't really make me feel much more at ease. Like, obviously certain battles are a lot easier, but because things are faster and you know that you can't take much damage at all, it still feels like I'm a little paranoid all the time. Whereas like in previous difficulties, without rockets. Oh, shit. No, 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 no. Did that guy spawn because I started hitting this? Maybe?
Done. Time to get the hell out of here.
AMD, you can do both. Unless you, yeah, if you have a Switch, it's a portable system. You can do both. I don't want to hold you back. You can catch some butterflies and build some tables.
Come on!
Wait, that I hit the last one, right? That was 4 out of 4. Oh god! In that case, I want to go this way. Jesus. Swarm tactics. These are like the Zerg here. God damn.
Okay. All that leaves is the main power switch.
That was a clincher.
Enjoy that.
This is one of those cases where I think it's funner to not be that good at games, because if I was good, I wouldn't even be worried about any of this. In response to violent outbreaks across the city, we have implemented an intentional power outage. Once the situation has been brought under control, please activate 4 breakers ASAP. Once that's done, turn on the main power switch in the... blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. We don't need to know that.
Carlos, it's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It
Gotcha.
should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner.
All right. So I'm really... It's gonna be fun in this moment coming up here, because normally this situation would play out a lot differently. But I'm just gonna do this. Oh shit, he dodged! Are you kidding me? He takes multiple rockets? I don't need that. Whatever. He's probably not going to take that long to get up, too. Holy shit, I'm shocked. I thought he'd be done for sure after one. Eat napalm.
Carlos! That thing is still alive! It's after me!
What?
Yeah.
Run!
For sure.
To the station.
Not until I get traffic control online.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I take damage. Alright, well, it's saving, so that's fine. I'm gonna drop off. I don't need this. Quite honestly, I don't need that either. I might... I don't think I nearly need the bolt cutters, right? I think most things that I use the bolt cutters for are kind of supplemental. But whatever, it's okay. Let's get him to spawn here. Not fast enough. Down for the count. It seems like she runs so damn slow here. She's like, she's not bothered about it at all. It's so fun.
Back again.
Obviously we've got power now.
Carlos, I'm in the control room. Now what?
Nice. Now you gotta plot out a route.
Okay, give me a sec.
All right.
Where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street.
Not super fast at this.
Can you program that in?
Hey,
Oops.
I'm Super Cop.
Missed
Consider
it.
it done.
So with this one, what do we want?
Valid route confirmed.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Jill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
Setting up the stream was fun, like getting everything all organized and whatever. It was fun until it wasn't. Basically, for some reason, the Elgato wasn't picking up audio, and I never did figure out why. I would just reset things a number of times until it eventually worked. But stupid. So setting everything up was like, what was that? What? It just fell from the sky? What is going on here? Okay, we got multiple bogeys that I was not aware of. Should I be going this way? Or does it not make any sense? Honestly, it might make more sense to go the other way. Man, these guys walk a lot faster, huh? Jeez. James Krabs. That's cool. That plays out differently if you're here than if you're in the other location. You want stars? I'll give you stars. Oh. What is happening? It's raining men. Man, you basically need some assistance from these items, right? Like if you're a normal person. AMD, it's an Xbox, but it's neither of those. It's actually the OG Xbox. Oops. I shouldn't have said that. OG,
job,
not even the
I'm
S.
impressed.
Although it's I think it is basically the S.
Mostly. But we need 30 to 40 minutes to finish maintenance. Nikolai, how are we doing?
The town's crawling with those freaks. No chance of fighting our way out of the city. Why is she here?
She's helping get the trains running again.
Bad time to start carrying dead weight for her. She's unreliable. Can't pull the trigger when it counts.
Hey, take it easy.
I don't know why this guy hates me so much.
She'll get you killed.
Sorry about that. Everyone's a little worked up. Oh, come on. Not again.
Yeah.
It's me he's after.
Yeah. I mean, everything now, these days, the OG systems are kind of an afterthought, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, alright. Whoa. What was I supposed to do there? I mean, give me a chance. That seemed like I had to take that punch. Hold on. What are... I don't even know what to say.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker. You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Dodge is like... He's good at it. Holy. So, my instinct there was to just fire at the wall and then maybe take some splash damage, which I think he did.
Carlos, do you copy? Carlos? Oh, shit.
Oh, I need to find another way out.
Let's see. Alright, I don't need that. To get an S rank, can you die? Because, as far as I can remember, it's about saves and times to beat, right? Can you die? I don't remember seeing like a death count.
Oh, what was that?
Alright, Scoops.
Oh, God. I'm definitely
Swamp
burning
now.
these clothes.
I'm not even going to bother going that way because that would lead to the grenade launcher, but I don't really need that, I don't think. Yo, where's this guy coming from? Oh, what? That's different. I don't know. Oh, man, I don't know what's happening in this game anymore. Jesus. Like, I feel like there's always someone behind me. For God's sake.
What the fuck was that?
Kind of like that. This is fun. This is like a different playthrough, honestly. No die, yeah. I think you're right. That would be crazy if you could die. I actually love this note. This one's super funny to me. Let's see some details here. AMD providing as usual. See, like it doesn't say anything about. It doesn't say anything about first aid sprays. It just, or dying. It just says you have to clear it in a certain time and only have a certain amount of saves. But what about like auto saves? And then dying. Man, I forget what I'm supposed to get here. What am I getting here? Oh, the battery thing. Right. Okay. The battery. I actually forget almost entirely the original Resident Evil 3. By the way, I had beat this game about 4 or 5 times before I realized you can go through this this little place here. And there's a note in here, and that was preventing me from getting the last document that I needed. But anyway. That's a very personal story that isn't interesting, but yeah, I combed over this game so many times and yet somehow missed that. I think because the swamp area, I just instinctively kind of hate. Because it's disgusting and I hate being in this filth. But it's cool. Like, I like it, but when you make something this real and slimy, be in it. Alright, let's put them. Who uses batteries anymore, honestly? No one sneaking around here? Okay. Where are you? Okay, let's see if I can get the additional space here. Okay, so this still exists. Let me out! Oops. I think what always bothered me about streaming is that I enjoy it,
Carlos, can you hear
but
me now?
when it started to become like feeling like an obligation, I started, and the stress was about that obligation started feeling like a thing, then it actually kind of ruined the experience for me, because it's not like I had ever intended this to become a profitable thing for me. It's just kind of a fun little thing I would do on the side. So I kind of just thought, you know, I kind of have to always just remember like what it is for me, like that it's not stressful, like it should be just fun. And that might mean that I never really have a schedule, that I just sort of show up and play when I play, and if I'm not feeling it, then I just don't. But then that means like it's hard to, you know, the number one thing they tell a streamer is like you have to be consistent about your schedule, right? So actually, I'll show you another room that I don't know why I'm doing this, but just for fun. There's 2 rooms in this game that I did not know existed for like 5 playthroughs. One was underneath that waterfall, and the other one was this room, which is a pretty cool room. I love the way this tarp looks. Look at that. Scoops, this detail's for you, but in this game they utilize this thing where they like scan objects in 3D and then kind of import it in as a model into the game with the textures and everything. I can't remember what that's called, but it makes materials and stuff look super realistic. And I don't know why I like the tech side of stuff. I geek out over that. It's so hard. But when objects just look real, I love that. Gets me juiced up. Look at this guy. So I'm pretty sure for clothing and stuff they also did that. Like they'd actually physically make the object, like the clothing, and then they'd just scan somebody. I'd love for somebody to count how many times Nemesis actually like really fucked up killing her. Like the amount of times that he's had her right there, and then he kind of just does this weird like he'll pull you towards him and then he'll just kind of swing his hand around. What do you mean the upcoming Resident Evil 2 remake? You mean the one that we already have? Okay, let's make this. All right. Wow, we're getting this combination thing now. I'm not going to bother saving. I think this will be easy enough. Okay. That's cool. I've never heard that before, but then again, like who would I have heard that from, right? Other than you, someone who's paying attention to Montreal. And Nemesis. Alright, how many times can I beam this guy with this thing before he goes down? F you, buddy. Still taking it.
Still
damn, he's fast. Holy. Okay, good, 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 good. Woo! So, Scoops, what's your impression of this game so far? I'm curious. Obviously, it's a little weird because I'm flying through it with a rocket launcher, but just want some takes. Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's just slower, right? And a lot of the spaces that are more open spaces, I just kind of ran through because I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
But on your first playthrough or so, you're kind of nervously traveling through the city.
Don't start.
Definitely not as open as I think people were kind of expecting. Based on Resident Evil 2, they were kind of thinking, oh man, we're going to be able to walk through Raccoon City and maybe a more elaborate way than what they actually provided. But I was pretty happy with it. Like, I do understand AMD and other people's criticism. Talking about how it's short and that things were cut. Like, I don't really understand why things were cut. But, quite honestly, it might be just the fact that they have a lot of other Resident Evil games in the pipeline right now. And I think they kind of wanted to get this out and done with before those start coming in. Because we've already got, like, so many rumors about Resident Evil 8.
Kendo, you're all right.
Remake of 4.
Sorry, I got a little jumpy there. Didn't know quite what to expect.
No shit. Look.
And I think they want to start announcing those things.
You in?
Subway.
Who knows?
Well, that's good thinking.
When we get out, there's gonna be a lot to do. We could use a man of your skill set. What's wrong?
It doesn't need a remake, for sure.
Just bad timing is all.
Yes, AMD. I agree with you. Code Veronica is what needs a remake. And if you remember my playthrough of that, I hated that game.
You're the best gunsmith around.
Oh no.
Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, that's
There's a lot of cool
your job,
stuff
right?
about it, but man, oh man.
Take care,
That is the
Jill.
most frustrating Resident Evil.
If you're heading to the station, take that service alley out in front of the shop.
Those Bandersnatches are the worst. I think they're my least favorite. The Bandersnatches and those moth things that attach to your back. Go back and watch my playthrough of that. I've never been so frustrated by an enemy in my life. And both of those enemies are in the same damn game. The worst. I really love this room. Or actually this entire house I love. It has a mood, you know, like a feel. Look at this room. See? Look at how detailed all this stuff looks. I love it. I get so nerdy about this stuff. I don't feel like reading this. Yeah, exactly. It was supposed to be Resident Evil 3. But I'll give you this, AMD, as frustrating as I thought that game was, and it has a lot of like really old school, like really unforgiving. Oh, I'm kind of nervous about this part actually. Really unforgiving gameplay mechanics. Look how big that shit is that he has. I wish we got a hold of this thing. But I think it would make for a really good remake. Like I think it's perfect for that. Okay, I wasn't expecting. I didn't know he chases you there. That's 2 deaths. AMD, I know you're counting, so go ahead and chalk that up. I should have made a death counter. How's everyone doing with the pandemic? I don't know if you've heard of it, but there's a pandemic right now. How's everyone doing? COVID-19, kind of like the T virus. I don't know if you've made that comparison in your head. No worries, Scoops. Good to have you. Always a treat. So should I be like, should I be trying to hit this guy with stuff? Scoops, you're leaving it maybe at the right time. My webcam is brought to you by Chromacam. I don't know if you've seen. Free software, but you get that text over your face sometimes. AMD, what's the strategy here? Should I be trying to attack him to stall him, or does that work? I've never done anything but run away here in other difficulties, and it's never been a problem, so. This is Nightmare. It's a different scene.
Rocket launcher? Really?
Okay, that works. I feel like he's gonna come back though. Obviously he has to come back for that. Oh Jesus. What the come on, man. Cheap shot. See, to me, those guys are banner snatches. This guy gonna whip me through that. I'm just gonna skip that because just keep running, Jill. Keep running. Hit the cutscene. There we go. Okay, so death counter 3. AMD, are you let me think. I'm trying to remember stuff about you. You're mostly PC, right? But you said you have a Switch. Do you have any other consoles at all?
Jill, you there? I think I know how to slow that fucker down. Head back towards the station.
And lead him right to you?
It's okay. Trust me.
Okay, so this rolling head thing, honestly, I might die here like an unbelievable amount too. Why is there a supply case here? What is this? Why am I getting this? I died here so many times in hardcore. Okay. Oh shit! Okay, well, that, honestly, okay, that time I was watching chat. I was playing with chat. My bad. That one doesn't count. That was a practice run. Oh god. Oh no, I have to walk all that way. This one messed me up because all the times before I was turning around like this, and then I would run the other direction. But then I realized that what you should actually do is just turn and run, and then not wait for any camera changes or anything. It's too slow.
This is insane.
Oh my god. This case is in my way now. Okay, I did it. Good. However, Rocket Man shows up at a certain point, right? Elton John. I think it's cool because he shows up this way. I want crab now. COVID-19's everywhere, man. It's the world's problem right now. The whole world is struggling.
You okay? Go. Go!
It's crazy. It's a... I don't know if you want to talk about this, but it's... I've always thought it's... Obviously, it's bad that so many people are dying, but it's an interesting time because it's like all of the world is struggling with this one thing. And I in my lifetime, I can't think of any other situation that's similar.
Carlos?
Like all the world's health experts are like trying to tackle this one problem. The governments are all trying to tackle this one problem.
Saved my ass first.
But it's not like it's not another country. It's just a virus. It's like a natural disaster
You'll be safe.
that hit everybody.
What about you?
From the sound of it, I won't be catching the train.
Why not?
No, there'll be new orders. If it means I can help save the city.
Imagine how chafed that shoulder would be. She's got that rocket on all the time. Tell me you didn't a little bit think about COVID-19 as you played this game. All the talk of viruses and global pandemics and all this stuff.
Good work. Your reputation is well deserved. Get inside. The subway's about to leave. Carlos, Tyrell, you have your orders. You need to go back out into the city and find Nathaniel Bard.
This isn't the last bite out of town, right?
Do not worry. Once the civilians are safe, the train will be back.
It's all right. You go on ahead. I'm not gonna die on you. Leave you in a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
Okay.
You'll need to find this scientist. His vaccine research could save us all.
You see? You're learning. The only life that matters is your own.
Good luck. Let's go.
Carlos's hair is one of the craziest things in this entire game.
You don't really think a pencil pusher like Bard is still alive, do you?
I have it on good authority. Why? Are you worried about teammates? Or something else? Funny how brainless zombies can ambush a platoon like that. Funny the gate was locked. Don't you think?
What was that?
Ooh.
How is this fucker not dead yet?
Just know they're gone. Come, this way.
Joe's losing it.
Nikolai, what are you doing?
It's not after me.
Nikolai!
That's where Nikolai turns like full D-bag.
Get off my train. Shit,
Shooter.
Bard!
Is that the first use of the insult shitbird? I've never heard of that before. Has anyone in history called someone that before? A shitbird? Wouldn't it be cool to come up with like a new insult and then everyone it catches on and everyone's using it in schools and stuff?
It's been a while. Subway's got to be clear of the city by now.
Like if you wrote shitbird and then 2 years later like kids are calling each other shitbird and
She's not like anybody.
you see it on TV. There's like a meme. Imagine being a meme.
All right, keep your head screwed on, Romeo. This is the police station.
You sure? It looks like a cemetery.
Alright, this is AMD's favorite part. I did spend a little bit of time just kind of looking at the clock tower, making sure it's really on time. Is it? No. Not that far off, though. Look at these bodies. Whoops. You know what would be nice in games when like stuff like this doesn't like, why can't I walk over this? Like one day I think we're gonna look back at games that can't do things like walking over, even why can't I walk over the bodies, for God's sake? If I choose to do that, why can't I do that? One day we're gonna look back and see like invisible walls as being ridiculous.
Come on, man. Not you too.
Yeah, this part's insane.
Sorry.
So cool. A, that it sets up the interaction with him
Shit, it's locked.
in RE2 remake,
You stay on the door.
but also then, you know, like you've seen the end of Brad, and there's that whole interaction where he says sorry, and it kind of makes him pause because they have the history. So good. Yo, don't you give me a key card? What? Where's my key card? What is going on? Do I not get it in this difficulty?
Where'd that cop go?
Don't know, don't care.
Jesus.
We got a job to do. If our intel
What
still
game is
worth a
this?
damn, then Bard's in the STARS office. Let's find him and take him into custody.
Custody? I thought this was a rescue.
Really? Who bit him in Outbreak?
Carlos, take a look at this. I've located the STARS office. Remember, Bard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
So this search and rescue mission is really
Is
more
it a touchscreen?
like find and detain. Right. Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out
Who bit him in that though?
Call you if I find anything. Hey! Be careful.
Yeah. You too, man.
Oh, wait. Wait. I definitely want to get the rocket. That ale launcher, you know? I forgot I had this gradually recovering thing. That's pretty helpful. Oh. I ate so much pizza last night that I didn't eat today because of it. I'm not hungry yet.
What the hell was that thing?
It's a little cheesy that we coincidentally see all of the events happening that lead up to RE2, like those guys getting killed. Like, what are the odds that we just happen to be walking by it during the moment that that happened? But it's cool. Oh, jeez. Oh shit, there's a liquor there now? What are you talking about? And this guy? That sneaker.
Right. Big, warm RPD welcome. T, you copy? There's something real nasty in here. I don't know what it is.
Something nasty. All right. I'll take a look with the cameras. Watch your
Damn, AMD, you go all out. Everyone can just eat it right now, please. It's really fun with the rockets because... Oh, shit! Oh, that's game over. That's game over. In these uncertain times. Oh, I'm alive. Holy, I assumed I was dead there. There's just a lot more zombies. Holy. Let's see how quickly I recover. Jeez.
Kind of fucked up shooting cops.
Carlos, the stars
Bacon's my friend in the uncertain time. Yeah. Honestly, it's the little things, right? When you can't go out, you can't really like experience life as you normally would. You gotta rely on Bacon, Zoom calls, memes. Wait, no, I have to go this way. What else is gaming? Obviously, sustaining me. Podcasts. Look at this guy. Trying to get the jump. What? Did you see that? He came from like another dimension. Holy shit. Oh my god. I think it's 4, right? Whoops. Wait. 104. Yeah, you never want to run out of bacon. You can kind of add bacon to anything and it gets a little bit better. Is that Brad? Oh my god. I am outside my comfort zone right now. I thought I knew this game. That was Brad. Let's go look at his corpse. Oh my god. I am shocked right now. Oh my god. I'm stunned. I keep saying the same thing over and over. No, he's not there. He's not there during those difficulties. Honest. You know, one of the context things that I really like about this part, when this note is there and it tells you not to open this safe to the one to the left that I'm opening now, and kind of warns you there's a body in there. because I think it's him, if I remember right. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be stuffing myself in this locker. Don't open it up. Which gives you context why that body's still there later, which is kind of cool. Alright. So this is usually kind of a tricky part, but I think it'll be just kind of funny here. Oops, I didn't need to examine that. I need to do this.
Gotta move.
I know, I don't know where the card is. I honestly have no idea. You're right though, in that I maybe should have checked that body, but I don't think there was one there. Because that would have made sense if the card didn't show up until you kill him again. Alright, are you all dead?
One at a time, take a number.
Honestly, I always laugh because it's always the same Chinese kid that runs out of this door. Oh, except it's not now. You know there's one zombie model that kind of looks like a Chinese kid? It's usually that. But this time it was it's kind of different guy. The blondie. Are those white guys with the thing on the head? That's crazy. These don't exist, I don't think, outside of this difficulty. I'm amazed by this.
Dr. Bard.
Oh,
Poor Tyrell, man.
You know how long I've been trying to reach somebody.
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of there. Just tell me where you are.
I'm trapped in a goddamn hospital, surrounded by
This guy's such a dirtbag.
abomination. Look, just send in stars. They're gonna know what to do.
No, negative. RPD's overrun too.
Then figure it out. Umbrella's gone crazy. They're killing all
this
the
guy.
researchers.
I know you're supposed to hate him, but it's too effective. I really hate him.
To stop the zombies. So you can either
Especially when you listen to his recording later.
somebody who's capable of getting me the hell out of here. Who's capable of getting me.
I like him already.
Yeah, you would. You heard what he said.
Big fan of assholes, apparently, Tyrell.
That's not our call to make. That's Mikhail's call. I'm gonna check the computer, see if I can trace the doc's location. This'll take some time. Look around, see if you can find anything useful.
So, this room is, man.
Is that Jill in the front row?
The Resident Evil series is just so good at referencing itself and kind of expanding on its own lore. It's got to be the best. Like, what's another series that does that this well? Alright, I'm just going to head out.
Yeah, what's up?
Where's the damn key?
Was anyone hurt?
Jill?
Shit. Wait, what? Jill! Jill, what happened? Jill, come in! T, I gotta go.
Do what you gotta.
Yeah, I mean, it's all set up for me now. For a while, I lost all of my the way that basically like the template for how the stream looked. I lost it all. So it took a little bit of work to kind of just put things back together and make OBS work. But the setup I have now, I think, is actually better than it was before, which means it'll be easier to stream in the future, which means that I'm more likely to do it because I hate setting things up, like long setups. Forget it, dude. I have better things to do. I don't really, but now that it's easier, yeah, you might see me a little bit more, but it's going to be random, and I don't want to make any promises. So maybe 2021 is like the way you should be thinking about it. I've always personally kind of wanted to make a periodic stream that's actually kind of serves as like a podcast at the same time. I don't really know how that would work, but I think I'd really enjoy that.
Yes, I'm out of range.
But I don't know anyone who's kind of doing that. I feel like streams are usually focused on one thing or the other. Maybe for good reason. Okay, we don't need that. Oh, they give you the rocket or the grenade launcher here if you don't already have it, and the shotgun. That's cool. I've never kind of left it to that, but that's cool that they do that. There's probably so many guys up here. You know, the other thing I don't like about this game is that they cut back on what was that? They cut back on a lot of the animations for the deaths. Like, it was a lot more physical in RE2.
Walker's still alive. I can't stay here.
I've seen videos where they, like, if they shoot the guy, shoot the zombie, he'll like fall back and like hit the wall and kind of crumple over and stuff. And this one, they just, I don't know, it's a lot more awkward, and I think it's in a sense they have a lot more enemies on screen in this game, so maybe they can't render all that at the same time.
Bitch can't even swim.
But next gen, just around the corner, baby.
Carlos, respond.
And this is the horse nemesis you were talking about that you hate?
The train derailed.
No.
Derailed? Was anyone hurt?
No, everybody's dead. Mikhail,
I hope I can do this without the
Nikolai left us to
the mine grenades. Can I? You just have to blast them with the rockets, right? That should work.
It's back!
Can you at least admit that this version of Nemesis looks really cool? Except for that where he awkwardly stopped the enemy for a second. I do like in this game that he transforms throughout the entire game. Gets crazier and crazier until like at the end he's just like a huge blob of crap. It's nice that his clothing is torn in such a way that it covers his private parts though. It's pretty cool. I don't even know where he is right now, I'm just blasting. Oh, that works. Very good, very good. Kind of tries to dodge it, huh?
Right, let's do this.
Definitely not the weapon I have. Yeah, you can end up in some bad spots where you're sort of screwed, right?
Carlos, you still there?
Well, that was a weird version of this fight.
Crap out on me now?
Look at this. Invisible walls. It's funny how in cutscenes they always go back to the pistol. Oh. Ouch. She got COVID. Yeah.
Interesting. You've done me a big...
The park, church, and the clock tower, right? 3 locations that are not in this game. You think there's any chance for like DLC or something? I'm not saying that's cool. I'm not saying I like that, but I wonder if there's a chance they'd add that.
Hey, answer me. God damn it. Tyrell,
Yeah,
do you
probably
copy?
not.
What's going on?
Jill's been infected. I'm taking her to the hospital. Maybe Dr. Bard can save her.
All right, I'll meet you there.
You hang in there, Super Cop. I got you.
Been playing for an hour and 36 minutes. But honestly, the stuff coming up is takes less time. Like, I think we're definitely over halfway, right? For sure. Frankly speaking, I don't think I've watched these cutscenes since the first time I played. Like, all of them? I don't think I have.
Fight it, Jill. I'm gonna get you the vaccine.
Carlios.
Okay. Tyrell, where's Bard now?
Gotta be the lab in the back. Stay frosty, I'm on my way.
Stay frosty.
I'll go on ahead.
Yo, there's a liquor in here? What?
I don't got time for this!
Come on. You don't come through now? Oh man, the uncertainty makes me very nervous.
Welcome to the office of Dr. Nathaniel Bard. Please state your business clearly into the intercom.
Oh my god, the sound that woman made. Rawr. That part was obviously supposed to kind of make you jump when the corpse falls down the stairs, but I remember when that originally happened, I just wasn't looking. So I looked away and then I heard the duh, and then I looked back up and there's just a body there. This is kind of funny. Alright, I always forget what's the first step. So the first one would be jumping down this way. This is the way to get this thing. Although, honestly, whatever, I'm not going to pick that up. Oh, and then get the key. The one thing I don't like about the infinite weapons is that you can't upgrade them. So like you get all these upgrades for the assault rifle, but you can't add them to the infinite assault rifle. So it feels bad. I got all the Charlie dolls, got all the documents. It's just trying to get S rank. Yeah, this way. That's my goal now. This space always creeped me out a lot. Like they just so many bodies and so much blood everywhere. It's kind of awesome. Yeah, it'd be cool. Like, look, I totally get people if they were. This is why it's weird when people complain about things. Like, I do understand why you would complain about the DLC for things that you would argue you should. Holy shit! That you should have got in the first place. Like those spaces that we just mentioned. But at the same time, because they would complain, that means that Capcom would probably never release it, because then people would make that argument, right? Like they'd say, you should have done this in the first place. But quite honestly, I just want the extra spots. Like, I want those locations. These guys look a lot more mossy than they used to. Boom!
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Actually, I really like the way the hunters look in this game. They look really, like, I don't know what it is, but the texture is super detailed. Like, I just like the way they look. The materials are good. Oh, that's a liquor, huh? You're dead? Take it. Okay, so basically, I hit in here. Never did find that Brad Vickers card. Oh my god, these guys. Are you dead? I'm so nervous. This room's nuts. Freaking dinosaurs. So I actually thought they were gonna, like, obviously the enemies are remixed, but the items seem to be basically the same. Alright, let's get this over with. If they can give the church and the park and the clock tower as much DLC as they've given the rest of the game, like the rest of the game is awesome. People just upset they don't get more. I don't think I need any of that, right? In the other room. I like this because it plays the recording and you can enter the door at the part that he says his name. I think that's a really cool touch. Kind of unnecessary, but it's neat that they did it.
I'm the best biologist you'll ever meet, Chip.
Bard. Tyrell. Bard's dead. He's been shot.
Bard.
Shit. And the vaccine?
I'm looking.
Well, look harder. There's gotta be a computer, right?
Alright. Checking in on everybody. How's everyone doing? Thanks for joining today. Thanks for watching later if you watch the archive.
I am acutely aware that my time's running out. And I hope and pray by making this
If you don't like something about me, or the way I play, or the way the stream functions, you don't like yourself, something like that, just write a comment.
Release of a biological weapon known as the T-virus. My employer, the Umbrella Corporation, engineered this virus. And they ordered
And probably
my
nothing will
team
happen.
to develop a vaccine, which we did. Now, I keep samples of this vaccine here in my office. The rest of it is stored underground.
Very realistic jowls on this guy.
Bored. They want to destroy it. They don't want the world to know what they've done. So they're trying to erase all evidence that the virus ever existed.
Look at that. See that jowl? Unbelievable.
No, I'm not a fool. I know they don't want me to...
Mine don't even look that real.
I got Julie all along. And she trusted me anyway.
His hair is so big, it looks like it actually just grows out of itself. Like it starts here and then comes over. It's like a helmet of hair.
Is it here? T, I got it.
Good. I'm headed your way.
Be careful.
It would be cool DLC to have, like, you are a Raccoon City barber, and you just cut Carlos's hair. This part coming up is going to be very funny.
You're gonna be okay, Joe.
Here, Joe, have your little thing. No, I don't have the. Yeah, I wish I did. What does his hair look like? No, I didn't pre-order this game. I did pre-order the game, but then I canceled it because I was going to get a physical copy, and I was worried that I wouldn't get it on time. So I just downloaded it. But no code.
Tyrell, what the hell happened?
Attention all citizens. The contagion spreading throughout the city has been designated uncontainable. On October 1st,
this is COVID, guys.
Completely destroyed in a missile strike. All residents capable of rational thought are urged to evacuate immediately. This is not a test. Attention all citizens.
I mean, that's only a day away. There's still people in the city.
You think Uncle Sam gives a shit? Fuck. Here they come.
Oh, you sit tight. I got this. Better
Defend Jill.
I'm gonna try to lower the window shutters. The less entry points, the better.
And how do we do that?
I'll try hacking into the hospital security system. Keep them off me in the meantime.
Okay. That answered my question. I was just thinking, like, why does Tyrell not come out and help me? This part might get nuts. Just because they're so much faster, like I'm worried about them kind of coming up behind me. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, hey, they have like iframes there, huh? When they're crawling through. Alright, hurry up. Has anybody ever seen someone that has rabies? Because it's like remarkable how much they're basically a zombie. If you have rabies, or you know someone who has rabies, can you type in the chat? Because I just want to know, like, you basically, think about it. You get bit, and then you become aggressive, and you basically, like, start speaking in another language that isn't really a language. I just want to make sure this hunter doesn't hit me back. It's mostly just the hyper aggressiveness and the fact that you're contagious with a virus that makes other people hyper aggressive. I mean, you're basically a zombie. And AMD, I have not played Resistance yet. There's always at least one more hunter that comes in, so I want to make sure he doesn't hit me in the back. This is so good for crowd control though, holy crap. Unbelievable. Who wants some? Who wants some? Yeah, honestly, if anybody in the chat knows anything about rabies, please let me know. Restream just sent me a congratulations for getting 100 messages. Have you guys sent me 100 messages today? That doesn't seem right. But anyway, I should pass that congratulations on to you, the viewers, for that milestone. Couldn't do it without you. All you, huh? AMD. I'll pass it on to you. Look at this. Boom! Take that. That lady just falls over. She didn't really get hit, but she just kind of wanted to be part of the crowd. Alright. I don't need to drag this on any longer than it has to be.
Alright. Explodey way it is.
Gotta hold out. Oh, you can hit them from across there. Can you guys get hit? I could clear out the whole city right now. Everyone just funnel up together. Look how crazy that looks. Run! Boom!
Carlos, you all right?
You're like a professional logger if you can chop a pillar and make it go in one specific direction, which is basically what happened. It would be awesome if they revealed Carlos's backstory was that he was like a lumberjack
You going somewhere?
in a previous life
What do you think you're gonna do? Whole city's
before
about
he
to be
became
mine.
part of this UB, whatever it's called.
Tell them we found a cure. You stall for time.
Just to contextualize why that pillar fell so perfectly. I would appreciate that kind of detail. Maybe that's just me.
Jill. Thank God you're okay.
AMD, would you prefer
got good news.
Resident Evil 8 or would you prefer
The city's safe.
Code Veronica Remake first? What's your preference? Yeah. He's got rabies. He actually kind of looks a little bit like a raccoon or something that might actually have rabies too, so. That hair makes him look like a wild animal.
Where am I? What's going on? Oh.
AMD, what are you trying to tell me with that message?
The missile strike on Raccoon City will occur in just hours. The payload is designed to eradicate all biological material.
Is that why you split up with her?
If you remain in the city.
October 1st.
Evacuate now. Repeat.
No.
Evacuate now.
Can't be.
This is not a test.
Morning, sunshine.
You saved my life.
I sure as shit didn't. That was all Carlos. He carried you here and he treated you himself. Crazy bastard.
Where is he?
He went underground. Bard stockpiled
Gotcha.
a vaccine, enough to give this city some hope.
He thinks he can do this by himself. I'm going after him.
Wait, did you see the broadcast? They're gonna blow the city sky high. I'm trying to get a hold of someone, anyone with the clearance to stop it. Leave this mess to him. He's a professional.
So am I.
Right. Guess I'm not talking.
I'm imagining that you gave her an ultimatum. You said Resident Evil 8 or Code Veronica, and she's like, "What are you talking about? Why are you? What are you even talking about?" And you're like, "You know what? You don't want anything. I'm out." You threw a pile of desserts at her and said, "I don't need this." Oh! Jesus. Oh, that hit him really hard. This is always this is what I look forward to in any Resident Evil game. Okay, I realize it's kind of a formula, whatever. I need this. Is the point when there's like the surface level thing, you know, the Raccoon City, or it's the mansion, or it's RPD or whatever, but then you get deeper and deeper and you physically go beneath the city into the underbelly where things are like creepy and there's labs, but always traveling down to that point is always like my favorite moment. And the mood always kind of changes because then you're starting to see like the lies, the like, I don't know, man, this is so cool. I love it. I even like in movies and stuff, I'm trying to think of a movie. What kind of movie do you think
No one in the hospital ever
kind of does that? What's a movie that like gets, I mean, The Matrix is kind of along the same lines. Hidden Worlds. But I honestly think Resident Evil, the narrative is unique in that sense. It's like, it's such a strong, really strong presence like that. Come on, you know he flinched a little bit, right? He's like, "Ugh. I don't know if we really tested this glass." Yo, let me jump down.
I must admit, I respect your tenacity, but I'm afraid our games end here.
Think this is over?
What was that? That's not right. Oh my god. Okay, okay. You got me. You got me. Resting on my laurels a little bit, for sure. Wait, where am I here? Oh, okay. Hunter Gamma from behind. Okay. Alright. That was a moment. I got the challenge. I don't know what you call them, but the challenge. Wait a minute. Oh shit! Missed. Boom. Okay, so now I know that they can throw anything like that at me. Where's the dog? Come on, doggy. Man, this all changed. Where's the dog? If anything F's me up, it's dogs.
A dead end. No, wait.
Anyway, I didn't finish my thought. I finished the challenge. It's like you have to finish this part for under 5 minutes. I was able to do that, so this shouldn't be too long. Should actually be a little bit faster than that. Since you hate it. I'm hoping that the 2 final bosses will be simple as well. Honestly, the last part might be tough. Depending on how well the rockets handle the little like globules or whatever. What? Why is that empty? I should be happy, but I'm not, because I feel like that means I'm gonna get ambushed. What were those things? Dogs, that's what it was. They giveth and they taketh away. Just like that. Alright, let's get through this. Is this going to be another twist here? Different enemy or different time? It's normally a hunter. It's a twist. God damn. I'm on my toes.
Alright, here goes.
There it is. Not too bad. Not too bad. Nothing like a well-placed explosive like that. Oh, wait. You have to do the thing. It's not my fastest run.
Shit, he got away. What's he doing in here?
Oh boy, I'm getting hungry.
Tyrell.
I got through. They're willing to negotiate. They'll call off the strike if And this is one big-ass if. We can deliver the vaccine to them. Before they launch.
How long do we have?
Hours.
Tyrell has like a perfectly round shaped head.
This way. We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
AMD, you gonna pick up a Xbox Series X or a PS5? What's going on? I feel like you're a hardware guy. You're gonna like the Xbox, right? Tell me if I'm wrong.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
All right, let's get this done.
Let's get it done. PS5 sucks. It's not gonna suck, but I do think that they're gonna have. There's gonna be a big difference between the two consoles. I read a lot. I nerd out about this stuff quite a bit, and it's good for me because I bought an unbelievable amount of games on Xbox, so obviously I want to continue having those games in the future. So it's good that they've provided like a nice system, but I honestly I would have preferred the PS5 is stronger than it is, because I don't really like the idea that just that the competition won't be that strong. Like I honestly think PS5 will probably sell more, and it'll be an awesome console because of the games that they get. But graphically, man, I don't know.
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
Override key removed.
Override key. Wouldn't it be cool if you could launch like rockets down here right now and just blow the whole shit up? No. I would really like, they have those tyrants sitting there. I think it would be awesome if they came alive. I was a little disappointed that they didn't do that. The hunters jump out. I don't know why I'm spoiling it, like moments before it happens, but the hunters come alive, but like, why not the other things? That USB?
Override complete.
Where'd that guy come from? Who's over here? The animation of when they launch forward is so funny to me. Is there usually a guy there? Anyway, yeah, Xbox One or Xbox Series X looks like such a beast of a system, like insane. Damn, girl. People are comparing it to like 1080 Supers and stuff. Those graphics cards that are like, you know, like $1,000 plus on their own.
Use this to synthesize the vaccine.
And they have those crazy SSDs and all this other stuff. Like honestly, they're beasts. I don't even know if there's ever been a time when consoles are so comparable to like high-end PCs. Even in the 90s with like maybe never, honestly. What the fuck? What's that?
This must be what powers it.
What was that? Okay, where's the guy here? There's usually a guy here. Okay, I'm nervous. Something's gonna jump up behind me. I'm pushing this. What was that drool that came down? I was listening to a podcast, and they were discussing the PS5 SSD, because that's been such a big talking point, how fast it is. But then they were talking about how, like, realistically, any third party is not going to be able to really utilize that, because they're going to be making games that are, you know, work for both consoles and PCs. So the only thing realistically, like the only companies that it would be first party games that utilize that. But then Sony's been recently making a lot of comments about like their exclusives going to PC as well, which means that really what is going to be taking advantage of the super fast SSD? Other than, you know, slightly improved loading times, but even that I don't even know like how much faster. I don't know, it's all interesting. I just can't wait. I think Microsoft's going to have some kind of briefing in the next couple weeks, kind of showing more stuff off. Maybe Halo Infinite, which I'm pretty pumped for. This part might suck. There he is. Just indiscriminately launching these things. Oh god! See that dodge, boy. Honestly, didn't even really mean to do that. It just happened. Is that it? Oh, they're all out. Holy shit. But like, how crappy is it that... Well, okay, maybe not this guy. Check out this guy. This guy didn't come out so good. That's like, this is when I bake something. This is what it looks like. Like if I bake a... I don't know. What do you bake? A cupcake. It comes out looking like this. This one's a little bit better. Kind of barrel chested. This guy looks pretty good. He's got a little bit of a balloon neck, and some of his... This part's gone, but he's pretty good. This guy just... really strong neck on this guy. Really strong neck, but probably really strong, like a football player maybe. This guy, honestly, looks like he took a hit on his head, so he might not really be able to function very well. This guy looks good, whatever. You look alive. I'm just gonna kill you. Yeah, but I thought it was pretty disappointing that you really don't get to fight those tyrants. I feel like something's gonna jump out at me here, because it was a little too... Is this guy alive? If you're not charred, I'm gonna blast you. Okay, let me think. Let me, I'm just gonna save here. I haven't really saved. Whoa. Because I think from now on, there's a lot of, some tough stuff. Potentially tough stuff. I don't know. Rockets are like, I'm not really sure how they function. Especially with that, oh boy. Kind of creep me out a little bit, lady. Uh-oh. About that. I'm not really sure with that final boss how it's going to take him out.
Place the materials in the chamber.
There's like those little nodules all over the body that you have to take out specifically. I know pistols work really well with that, but rockets, I don't know, it might actually be tricky. If it takes out multiple of them at a time, that's like the best case scenario. Worst case scenario is that you have to get like pinpoint accurate with it. Pretty fast AMD, but it's about 2 hours 15 minutes right now, and Really, if you're going for speed, it should be under like an hour and a half. But I'm watching a lot of the cutscenes, so we'll see what the time ends up being without that. I never really stopped to look around at this point. That was the one with the thick neck. Strong traps on that boy. This is one of the dumbest parts in the game, I think. And there's not a lot of dumb parts. But when all you're doing is just pressing forward, and it's meant to be like gameplay, that doesn't pass. Check out this part here. I know you know what I'm talking about, but this is what I'm doing. Hold on, it's cutting out the controller. Whoa, it's going off my hand. But all I'm doing is pressing up. That's so weird how it's cutting out the controller. It's pretty cool, actually. This chroma cam thing, like, it's $25 to get the full version of it, but I really want to know what other features are included, because quite frankly, like, the cutting this background out is handy. But actually, let me grab a healing item just in case. Is there anything here? But I don't know, other features would be good. Like, it is cutting off half my head most of the time. But it means that I don't need to clean up my apartment. Which is nice. What do you not like about AMD? Like, honestly, I don't mind these parts. I think they're kind of interesting. They're not the best, but Resident Evil games have never really had strong bosses, in my opinion. They're strong, like, visually and contextually and stuff, but the actual gameplay I always find is pretty weak. It's usually just like a bullet sponge thing. You just run around in a circle, especially in the old ones.
Now I know you can't put a price on life.
But this one I thought was pretty intense. Like, you have to manage the zombies that are spawned. You have to pay attention to where he's running around in a circle, like a horse, you said.
A good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
Oh, Nikolai, you son of a bitch. Well, I hope you like rockets. That's what you get. Oh, I'm stuck on something. That was fast.
Is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
It is kind of insane that they allow you to use these weapons on harder difficulties, or to like earn points for future things too. Damn. What is happening? Eat it, boy. Can I prevent him from even going anywhere? That'd be amazing. Never watched a playthrough. Oh shit!
Here comes a crate.
That was weird.
Use it to climb up.
Come on. Come on.
The jawbone. Well, that was awesome. Some of the materials in this game look so good.
I'm gonna melt this fucker into mush.
mushy. Yeah, no joke. I bet you it looks so much better. You know what though? I'm looking forward because I've had, okay, my actual television is 720, so you can go ahead and laugh at me now. But I've had that for so long, and I've kind of gotten used to it. And I'm still on the OG Xbox One. So when I eventually, at the end of this year, I'm going to upgrade to Xbox Series X and going to get a nice 4K HDR television that I've been waiting for forever. Like, I'm going to be in heaven. That's going to be such a crazy upgrade. That's like 16 times the resolution that I'm used to. And I'm going to get a nice QLED. Yeah, man, of course. OLED or QLED? I can't remember. There's one of them. I think OLED is obviously better. It's more expensive. But I think
Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
I think QLED gets brighter, so it depends on what your setup is or something. I'm not sure if I got that in reverse, but I think QLED is kind of like an LED backlit. But I think Sony TVs are too expensive for me. Sony usually is like a higher end product. If it's over like 1500, it's probably too much. Really? Oh.
Have you ever seen
Yeah. I might look into that then. I'm not sure. I've always just thought LG or Samsung, the Korean brands.
But, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Such a D-bag.
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
So this is the boss fight I'm concerned about because I actually don't know
Just so you know,
how rockets play. This is the one I was talking about where like you have to hit pinpoint spots. And quite frankly, I'm a little concerned. Alright, move your hand out of the way, please. There's a part at the end of this fight that I absolutely like love though. Just visually. This is so crazy. Oh man, we have to get like all of them now, are you kidding? Oh, okay. They all go back. Okay. I thought they all came out and I have to push them all back in, but that's just part of the cutscene. Gotcha. Uh-oh. That's not good. Whoa! Jeez! Oh, don't... this game better not freaking make me replay this boss like 100 times right at the end. God damn. That was brutal. I might consider my handgun now, except that I have like nothing. I guess there is a lot of ammo in the actual arena though. Well, this I really don't need. This I obviously don't need. Let us put this back. Holy crap, that makes me really nervous. How many deaths is that overall? Like 4 or 5? True.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
Okay. So what I do is while that's opening up, I go over here and grab the so I can grab everything. Throws his fist down. Unfortunately, this is not a cutscene, so I can't skip it. That's a cutscene. Man, I'm like half here.
Felt that, didn't you? How about some more?
Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, here we go. He's falling now, right? This is doable. This is doable.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Yeah. You tell him, Jill. Jeez. Come on. Good God. This is where if it wasn't live, I would edit this part out and then make it look like I finished it in the first try. The whole time, this is the part that I was nervous about. Okay, so what I learned is that I don't need the pistol then, which is good. I can get rid of this. Get rid of this, but let me see. Maybe I'll bring that on board. That won't do anything. Okay, well, it is what it is. Yeah, I agree. I always buy like mid-range, 1 year prior stuff. Unless there's a big change in technology, then it makes more sense. Unless you're someone who just has so much money that they don't know what to do with it. But that is certainly not me. Alright, here we go.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Down. Nice. Good start. Yeah, no joke.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Oh, that hit all of them? Nice. I'm gonna have to take him out one more time though, because he recovers so quick. It's insane.
You think I don't know how to fuck you up?
I love that. You think I don't know how to fuck you up? No, 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 no! Oh, that's insane! That's absolutely insane. It's like kind of an undodgeable move and then hits you repeatedly. Come on. Alright. Well, I wonder if at any point I can just like force open the menu and heal myself during that animation. I'm not too clear about that. But it's something I can try, because I feel like me getting swatted like that is kind of inevitable.
It's done.
Let's get that FA. We're almost there. Ba-doom!
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
How about some more? So basically, if I can hit like one of those things, then I hit like 3 or 4. Sick. Just need a direct shot.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Jesus. No, 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 no. Oh, God. I even thought I was clear of that motion, too. Jesus Christ. Well, nobody said it would be easy. You know, I really don't even have time to, like... I tried to open up my, my inventory. It doesn't let you until you're in, like, a certain state. Any tips out there? Get good.
Opening compartment.
Now
Luckily, getting back to this point, it's not like a super arduous thing. It is what it is. This is nightmare difficulty. I shouldn't have expected easiness.
felt that, did you? How about some more?
There we go. There we go. Usually with this stuff, what I'll do is if I want like a new strategy,
I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
I will go and find speed runs. No chance I can get there.
You think I don't know how to fucking...
That'd be a bad move. No! Oh God! Oh man! When you said 12, I thought, okay, that's a lot. Maybe I'll be happy to get 12. I wonder... There's a little part of me that's wondering in my head if on the side that there's 2, that I can bang those 2 out before he recovers if I time it all properly. Like if I end up there in the right time during the animations and whatnot, if that's even possible. I don't know. AMD, I might still be here by the time you get back. But hopefully not. Anyway, have a good 2020 if I don't come back to stream.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
So I kind of want to be... Oh no. Wiped. That's crazy. That's crazy. I hate this. Anyway, maybe you saw what my plan was there. I'm going to kind of attack the single, whatever you call it, like pump or whatever. I'm going to attack that side first, and then I'm going to go to the other side, and I'm going to try and hit those, the 2 during the same animation. See if I can maybe squeeze that out. Because that would really, really, really help me.
Now
open up. If anybody has any tips or tricks, really appreciate them. Oh, man, I just missed. And that's it. That's it. That's literally it. You know what though? I have to be honest, the entire stream has been quite easy. So this is the... I deserve this. The rockets have made this all quite easy. Opening compartment. Badoom. What? I totally hit that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This will be the worst feelings if I don't complete this. Worst vibes to a stream ever. Went completely through that door that time for some reason. You know when you repeat a part in a game and you to the point where you start to get really fast at like very specific things? Like turning around and pressing a button and stuff, like you just get super fast at it. So these ones I want to hit while I'm on this side, if I can. Whoa, what the? Okay, let me heal there, that's really good. So now I'm going to attempt to hit both these at the same damn time. What do you guys think? Bad move? Good move? Bad move?
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Oh man. Well, that's game over, but at least I proved something. Damn, I wonder how close I was, because I did complete it. Perhaps we'll never know. This is awful though. I absolutely hate this. I'm looking outside, it's like nice out. I could go for a walk. But I'm stuck here with this asshole. In an infinite loop. It's funny too, because on easier difficulties, this part I actually find is like the easiest boss.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Man, like... Not what I want. And I'm dead. Good God. I might have to call it. Because okay, hold on. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to YouTube somebody doing this. And I want to see, is there some kind of way to basically just cheat my way through this crap? Because quite miserable. Let me see. I'm sorry, maybe you all hate this. Let me see. So here we have somebody who's doing essentially the same thing as me. I can't show it, but I'm watching it. And okay, we got the rocket firing.
You.
So I disconnected there? What the hell? You're gonna have to check that out later.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
So you're still here. It's weird. It's telling me all over the place that I'm disconnecting and stuff, but interesting. What I gleaned from that, my data collection there, my going on YouTube and searching it up, is that there really is no, like, really like anything special other than maybe dodging. I should be doing more dodging, but to be honest, the dodging I'm not super skilled at, but I can obviously give that a try. I'm going to be honest and say that I was trying to dodge the entire time. So let's see how that goes.
Now we're talking.
The one silver lining is that if I complete this, that's essentially the end of the game.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Dodge. There's a not dodge. Oh, I am dead. Good God. Look, we have to be very real about something here. I'm not going to do this. I've hit a wall. Maybe it's because I haven't eaten today, and it's 1. But either way, guys, very disappointing ending, but I'm going to head out because I don't want to ruin my day. And if I keep playing this, I'm going to ruin my day. I'm sure we've all been there. But I'll be back on, let's say, I can't really give it time, to be honest. It's going to be something like towards the end of the year, if not again in the quarantine, which I kind of am doubtful of, but hopefully towards the end of the year when things in my schedule kind of clear up. But nothing's set in stone, nothing's a lock, but it's been super fun, and I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace.